Hold on, look, let me show you what I'm going to be doing before you start. Oh, too
Oh,
late.
I'm already live, so it's okay. You can still show me. I'm clicking on you so I can see.
Yeah, here. Okay. Look, that's what I'm going to be showing how to make.
I can't see. Oh my God. KK, you gotta. I'll come and watch you live, or I'll come in your show. Oh, what are those made with?
What, hon?
What are those made with? Hi, Kathleen.
The bottom part right here is a plastic bulb. This is glass. This is plastic. The reason why I did plastic because I heat the bottom up so it can sit flat.
There's our sweet Mary. I hope you guys say prayers for Mary. She's having a rough day.
And this is vinyl, glitter vinyl, but yeah. All right, I'm going to click back over to you.
Everybody's got to see that, KK. Hi, Joanne.
They want to. All right, now I need to.
Oh, Mary, I love you, girl. I told her to surround
Hugs,
herself.
Mary, hugs.
Yes. Hi, Boho. I told
Hi,
Mary.
Boho. How are you, hon?
I told Mary to surround herself with people that she loves when she has bad days. So this is the best place to be. Hi, Vicky. Surrounded in all the world that loves you, honey. Okay. Well, I'm going to dig right in here. So I'm going to show you guys what I do for my craft fair. I'm going to show you how to take these beautiful candy cane pieces that I buy at the bulk store here, and they only come out at Christmas time. And once they're gone, they're gone. So I made sure I bought enough this time because last year I only bought one bag. This year, this was full. I have another bag, so I'm not running out anytime soon. So I want to show you how to take this and turn them into these. Now these are what you would take and stir your hot chocolate with. And here you have a candy cane flavor. Now you can even put this in your coffee. I have done that. This here, candy cane spoons that I made last year, we sold out of these. Above all the spoons that we had, we sold out of these really fast. So this year I'm making almost triple to what I made last year, is why I have so much candy cane pieces. And I will show you how I package them and seal them, because these are sealed with a heat gun so they stay fresh. And I'm going to show you how I do my hot chocolates. Me and my sister did this. We had, what do you call it? Like a craft day yesterday with the sisters, because the other one that we were supposed to have got canceled. So we did this yesterday. So this here in this package is candy cane hot chocolate. And if you can see the little piece, can you see them? The little pieces of candy cane in here. And this one is ordinary hot milk chocolate. And then I have a white chocolate. And these I sell for, and I'll show you how we decorated all these and how we got the marshmallows in there. Okay, so I used these little tags from some of my kits, not kits. You know how you get the 12 by 12 and you get a sticker sheet with it? So we use those. These here little clothespins I got from the dollar store. And I put them on the inside where the marshmallow bag is, on the inside. And then we tied them up. And then these go inside of these really pretty cups. I'll show you some of the cups that we got. These will sit inside the cups. Now, the way I sell these are $4 for this bag only, just this. $6.50 with 2 spoons of their choice. And I have 7 different kinds of spoons that I'm making. Or $8.50 with this inside of a fancy Christmas cup. And I'll show you those cups. They're so pretty. So that's how I price these. My spoons I usually sell for $1.50 each, or 4 for $5. So they get to pick 4 different spoons of on the table. So they get to pick whatever kinds they want. So that's what I do. That's how, and I sell out of these. Last year we sold out of the candy cane hot chocolate. So yesterday I made 30 packages of candy cane hot chocolate. So hopefully I don't run out. And I'll have about 40 of the regular hot chocolate because those are the two. And then the white hot chocolate sold very well, but not as well as these two did. So we just did more of those. So I'm just basing this on how the sales went last year and what the people went after the most. And it was the candy cane spoons, because hot chocolate and candy cane go hand in hand. Just like Mary and me go hand in hand, because I love Mary. I love all you guys. All right, so you're going to start off with a cookie sheet. Don't mind my cookie sheets. They're stained, but they get well used. And you need a whole sheet of parchment paper. Now, I would use a whole sheet because when the candies, these little pieces, spill off on your tray, they're nasty to clean off. Now, I'm going to show you, over the years, I've collected several spoon molds. I have 12 of them. So on the other day, which was Friday, I spent the whole day making spoons, and I had all 12 trays filled with candy cane spoons. So I have a lot of candy cane spoons. I have 120 made. And then we put Miku in his room. This is funny. We put Miku in his room, and the box of candy canes were sitting on the bed because there's a bed in that room. And I left the lid open of the candy canes. So all the sealed packages like this were in a box on the bed with my heat gun and everything. And he crawled down off of his perch onto the bed and standing on the box of the candy canes, eating one of these. He ate the whole thing, and he busted a couple other ones. So he took my candy canes and he broke them. So I had to throw them out, needless to say. But, you know, he only wrecked a few of them, but he ate a whole candy cane spoon. So even Miku likes my spoons. Little goof. So this is how I do this. I line this. I put only two molds, and you get these molds off of Amazon. Now, when I first started buying these, and they're silicone molds, so they clean up really easily, honestly. I buy these from Amazon. Sorry, they were about, when I first started buying them, they were like $7, $8 a piece. And then last year I bought 8 more, and they were $11 each. So these I've had, you know, when I first started doing spoons, I started off with 2 molds, and that's it. So I found that having 12 molds was much better, because, you know, this stuff takes time. It takes time to cool the candy once you bake this. So these candy cane pieces are beautiful, and you're going to get spillage. I'm telling you, it's just inevitable. So you try to fill these up as much as you can, because you do have to, once they start to cook, not cook, but you cook them in your oven at 300 degrees, and you watch what you're doing. Keep a close eye on your spoons, because this candy will burn if you just leave it unattended. So remember that. You don't want brown candy canes. You want them to stay. As soon as you see that they're all melted, pull them out of the oven, top them off, and stick them back in the oven till they all melt together. And then that's how you get a nice thick spoon. So this part here is so bloody time consuming, it's not even funny, is filling these molds with these candy cane pieces. The chocolate ones that I make don't take this long to make. So you can whip through the chocolate. So I'm doing the longest process spoons right now, get this over with, and then I'm going to work on the chocolate spoons. And I have white chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate. This year, I am not going to make my cinnamon and spearmint spoons that I made last year. Again, it's a long process. You got to have broken pieces. And unfortunately, the spearmint and the cinnamon do not come broken. So you have to grind them up yourself. And by the time you get them ground up, they don't look like these. They don't look like these little candy cane pieces. They don't look like this. They look like powder. Let me move this first before you do that. Say hi. There's the little puppy. Come on.
Oh, Luna, say hi.
Say hi, Luna.
Yeah, she's got to go pee.
Yeah, she's got to go potty. So anyway, I constantly wash my hands. So if you're working with this with bare hands, it's really hard to work with this with gloves on. So just keep your hands super clean at all times, especially when you're handling food and you're selling it. So gloves, if you try to wear gloves, I'm scared they're going to melt on my hands because I'm dealing with hot trays all the time. So yeah, you don't want to be working. Okay, so I do that side. Then I see how I got spillage in here. You're not going to avoid that, believe me. And that's why the parchment paper is so perfect in here. We have a bulk barn. That's where I buy these from. Bulk barn. What? Can you read me the question, Jeff? Somebody?
You melt the chocolate first, then cook.
Yes, I do melt the chocolate first. Now the package, when you buy these molds, it shows them just breaking the discs, the little round discs for chocolate. They just show you to break them in pieces and put them in the mold. Well, I tried that and I tried baking in the oven. Don't do that. Don't do that. Before the chocolate was even melted, it was burnt. And you know what? When you're playing with chocolate, you got to temper it when you're dealing with stuff like this, because for one, you don't want it to harden instantly. You don't want to overheat it either, because then it starts to separate from the oils and the actual cocoa butter will start separating on you. So I temper it in the microwave. I put it in there for a couple of minutes in a glass measuring cup. And I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to do a couple of chocolate spoons so you guys can get the gist of how to do the chocolate ones. Don't do it like it shows you on the package. In fact, I'll go get a package and show you.
I wonder if you could put the chocolate pieces in like a ninja and then just make them finer.
I tried that. I tried this method and I tried melting it. They don't even melt. They stay clumpy, lumpy like that. If you overcook them, then they separate and they don't melt nicely in. So I'm going to show you how I do it, just because I don't want to go. I wasted chocolate doing that, and I don't want to do that. I haven't done that for years. So yeah, KK, that's a nasty way. Try and melt it in the oven. So like I was saying, to top these off, you'll see they melt down and they sink in. So you're going to end up with a super skinny spoon if you don't top them off. So, and Miku already knows. He's like eyeballing these spoons. He already got to eat one, little shit.
KK, I think that she likes them with the chunkier crushed look, because if they get too fine, then you don't get to see the individual colors.
What?
Ah.
What do you mean?
You can tell her.
The chocolate.
You want it to
I
be
wonder if you
chunky?
can put them in a ninja and make them a little bit finer so they're not so thick pieces.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Nah, it still doesn't work good in the oven, girl. I'm telling you. I wouldn't even try cooking these in the oven. Not just the actual candy pieces. So I'm just kind of moving some of them off the tray, and I'll show you how the process goes with this as they cook in the oven. Okay. So I'm just kind of pushing pieces off. You're not going to get them all off. One thing though, when you're doing the baking of these, you have to clean these trays in between each time you cook them in the oven because you got pieces of residue all over the tray and inside the spoon shape. And if you leave that in there, it will burn, okay? Because it will already be tempered. So we're just gonna put that one in there. It's in my 300-degree preheated oven. Make sure you close your bag up because if you don't, this stuff gets hardened while you're working with it. So you want to keep it nice and airtight, okay? Yeah.
Mary said she wonders if you can use the small piece of the pastry bag and dispense it that way.
Well, I'm going to show you what I use. Oh, you mean a pastry bag to fill that with? That might work. But this is what I use. I ordered these off of Amazon a couple years ago. These are the Wilton cake decorators. So I just use these, but I cut the tip right off so the chocolate comes out of this. And this is what I fill with the tempered chocolate, and then I just squeeze it in the molds. So what I want to do this year, because like I said, I'm not making all these different kinds of spoons that I made previous years. Another cookie sheet, another sheet of parchment paper. Now, this is what's going to be fun because I've never done this before. So this is going to be fun for me. Now, I want to put a little bit of candy cane pieces in. I wonder if I could get them out of this. No, some of the pieces are too big. I am just going to get a measuring cup here. And I'm going to scoop out some candy cane pieces. Jeff, can you get me one of my chocolates out of the closet, please? I don't care what kind. And I'm just going to add some candy cane pieces to my chocolate spoons. So I'm leaving them crunchy too. So this should be really yummy. So I'm just going to kind of decorate them. But you want to do this before you put your chocolate in. And then I'm going to put a little bit on the top. Just want it to be pretty. And you don't want to overpower the chocolate with a huge amount of candy cane either. So we'll use the milk chocolate. That should be pretty. This would be really good with white chocolate. I'm going to need you to reach my measuring cup, that glass one. It's up high. So don't put a lot in. Just sprig a little bit in there.
Which one?
The 4-cupper. Whoa, that's a little much. I'm just going to spread some of that. And just put some different color in. We'll see what these look like when we unmold them. How pretty they'll look. Yeah, just sit this here for now. Now, when you're melting chocolate in the microwave, you got to stir it like every 30 seconds to temper it. Don't just put the microwave on and walk away and say, okay, I'll come back when you're melted. That's not a good idea. So here's what I use. I'm just going to set this aside. Here's my measuring cup. Here are my chocolate wafers, and these are quite expensive ones because this is Belgium chocolate that I use. So it's quite expensive and our chocolate sells like in a kilogram or gram. Who? Hi, Karen. Okay, so I'm going to dump some chocolate wafers in here. I want to do enough to fill all my molds. So that should be more than enough. And one good thing is you can keep reheating it. I like that idea. So you don't waste any chocolate. So I'm just shoving this in the microwave. I'm going to stir it every 30 seconds. I started off at about 3 minutes. It won't take that, but And you want to use a nice, strong spoon to stir your stuff with. And then once it becomes liquefied, I can put it in here and start pouring it in the molds. And that's how you get all the different shapes or different kinds of spoons. Now you could take any kind of candies, and I'll show you the candies I used. I'm not going to do this year, but I did last year. These are pinwheel candies. Remember these? You can buy these in green and white, which is the spearmint. Now, these ones here, you can crush them yourself, which I don't want to do. I did that last year, and I don't have time to do that this year. Okay, so I'm just taking my chocolate right now and stirring it because I want to temper it. You've got to keep this stuff stirred, or you're going to have a mess. Your chocolate will burn. All right. So yeah, you can take these and crush these with a pot, but they end up getting very powdery. And that's what I didn't like about this, was the powder. And we buy these in bulk. So I'm gonna throw candies, these kind of candies I bought just to throw in with people's packages. Just as I got 2 bags of them. Just as a little thank you gift. Okay, so I'm just stirring my chocolate. You can see it's becoming, you just keep stirring this. So I'll put it back in for a few more minutes till all these lumps are pretty much gone. You want a nice, smooth, creamy chocolate like this. You definitely don't want chocolate that has separated, because then you have to throw it out. There's no salvaging it. All right, this is looking pretty good. I want to make sure I have absolutely no lumps in here whatsoever, because then it'll make a mess coming out of my container here. All right, this looks pretty good. So you got to work with this pretty quickly. So I'm just going to set my spoon over here, and I'm going to get to filling my pour bottle. Now, if I remember correctly, I think 1.5 of these fills all the trays. So let's have a look. So I just start with here and just work my way across and just fill it in. Try not to overfill it, because these you will have a ridge on your spoon. Yeah, that first one, I think I overfilled it. And this makes your life so much easier when you're trying to fill these molds. So I take the mold, and you can see where it's coming over the edges. See how it come over the edges here? This one here doesn't have enough. That one and that one. And I love the feel of this warm, warm chocolate. It's not hot, it's just warm. If it's hot, then you overcooked it. It should be just nice and lukewarm in this bottle. So one bottle, pretty much. I'm just going to put a wee bit more chocolate in so I can finish that. There we go. Now, let's give these a bang down. And get rid of all the air, as much air as you can. You can see the air popping, see the bubbles? Get out as much air as you can by doing that. Or you're going to have little air bubbles. So I'm just going to take some candy canes and I'm just going to sprinkle it on this, like so. Like that. And these ones here, you don't have to top them up because they're done deal. And we'll just squeeze a wee bit more in this one because this seems to be a little too thin for me. So keep banging till all the air bubbles are gone. Now, what I like to do is sit these outside. I have a railing that these will sit perfectly on and they will harden really quickly. So let me get these. I could put them in the fridge, but I don't have room in my fridge for all these trays. So I just sit them here. And if it's windy, then I don't do that because last year it was windy and so normally I would go ahead and do more, but I'm not going to do that right now. But what I am going to do is dump the chocolate back out. So I'm not wasting all this chocolate. Okay, so I'm just going to, and then I'll wash this and reuse it. Don't leave your spoon in here either. Or you ain't getting it out once that chocolate hardens. Because this here, I just reheat it. It's perfectly fine. Why did I do that? All right. So I'm going to sit that there, and squeeze out whatever chocolate I can get out of this bottle. And I'm going to check on my candy cane spoons and see how they're doing. I don't want to waste chocolate. All right, I'm just going to go wash my hands. Because they're all sticky. And when they become sticky, I can't stand that feeling on my hands. So, but I do want to drink my cold coffee. All right. Oh, they're perfect. All right. So this is how I mean, guys. Look, look, look. They have melted. See? Now you're going to, I got to move this chocolate because it's too close to the oven. Now I'm going to get the bag away from there and I'm going to top these spoons off. See how they have sunk down now? I am just going to put some candy pieces on top like that and put them back in the oven and let them heat up. And then they'll be nice, thick, juicy spoons. I mean, you don't really got to top them up all that much, but you still got to top them up. To me, I don't like them thin like that. So you keep a close eye on this now, because once these are done, you're going to take them and put them on a cooling rack or outside, like I did with the chocolate, to cool them. But I don't want to cool them down outside, because if you do that and they become really cold, they get sticky. So don't do that. I'd rather just do it like this. So you can see it's taking a little bit more candy pieces, because they have now officially, and it smells so good, guys. You should smell these. You ever smelt candy cane melting? These are delicious.
Mm. Yummy.
Yeah, anything with candy cane is to die for. And that one took a lot, because I could see the purple tray underneath the middle of the spoon where it was like that. All right. So these all look pretty darn good. So I am going to, put them back in the oven now. They don't take too long to do, but they do take forever to cool, because you're dealing with hot candy, sugar. Yeah. So why not? And then you'll end up with these nice little spoons. So cute, so colorful, and aren't those pretty? Yeah, juicy spoons.
You gonna make these available in your Etsy shop?
What?
You gonna make these available in your Etsy shop?
No. I don't sell these. They're
So
hard to ship. Sorry, they're really hard to ship. I'd have to wrap these each individually in bubble wrap, so they don't get broken, because any type of banging around in the postal service, they break. They would have to be wrapped individually. Besides, pretty much all of these will sell out. That's no word of a lie. So I do have cooling racks here, guys. I've got 2 of them on the go here. I'm usually working with 2 hot pans at a time. I just sit them on here till they cool up off enough, and then I take them off the cookie sheet and just place them directly on the cooling racks. And that's. Let's go have a look at our chocolate outside. They're looking good, but they're not quite cooled off enough. And the way you can tell when your chocolate is cooled, see how shiny it is? It will become dull when it's completely cooled on the top. So,
Christina asked, so where do you sell them?
I go to a craft fair, and at the craft fair, I sell hot chocolates that I bag up. See? This one's candy cane chocolate, hot chocolate. And this one is milk chocolate. And I just decorate them up, and we put a whole cup of marshmallows in them. I put these little seals on the back. It says 3 teaspoons per 8 ounces of hot water, because that's the instructions that come with the at the bulk zone for the hot chocolates.
Well, will you sell your cocoa mixes in your Etsy store?
Sell food in my Etsy store? KK, what do you
hot
want?
chocolates, will you sell those in your Etsy store?
If I have any left from next weekend, yes, I'm going to sell everything, because last year we had You know those chip boxes that you get for Halloween, full of the chips, the little bags?
Uh-huh.
We had a full one to the top with all our leftover spoons. So we took that whole box.
I want some.
We took that whole box, and Jeff brought it to the shelter house, and we gave them to the shelter house. Yeah, because we didn't know what to do with them, and we never even thought of selling them on Etsy. But I don't think I had my Etsy store up and running then, KK, so I never even thought of that. But if people want to buy these on my Etsy when I get back next weekend, I'll post them. But I will.
Yeah, I want some, definitely.
I will wrap the spoons individually and put them in a box because you can't even pack them together, like put two spoons together, because they will jiggle and they will break. So it's just, I know from experience. I sent some to my sister in a box and some were broken. So yeah. So the candy cane pieces
snowing here.
are still not done. Chocolate.
Go away, snow. Not today.
So as you can see how these turned, like they're shiny, but not shiny like this. They're getting, I'm gonna unmound one. I'm gonna move I'm just gonna see if they are cooled up. I don't want to rush it either, because if they're not cooled underneath, and so they kind of unmound really easy. Just stretch your mold and carefully pop your spoon out like so. And oh yeah, see, look at all the air bubbles. I don't like that. See all the air bubbles? And that's because of the candy cane pieces. So I think I won't put them in the bottoms. I'll just coat the back. But they do pop out quite easily. Just kind of break that off so they look nice.
Quilter saying good morning, Ruby.
Good morning, Quilter. Oh, and there's one broke. So that's going to go in its own little bin. I'm wondering if maybe I should just melt candy cane pieces together with the chocolate in the microwave. How that would work. And not so much air bubbles, because I don't really like all these air bubbles.
I think candy, though, melts at a different temperature than chocolate.
Yeah, the candy wouldn't even melt. So you got to be extremely careful pulling out these, especially these middle ones. There we go. But yeah, it's got little air bubbles in it, and I don't like that, so I probably won't be using these. And Miku can't have chocolate. He'll die like a dog. But they do unmount really nicely. So you got to kind of do it very carefully. I like to pop this end one out first. Still kind of cute. But I think the pieces should just go on the back of the spoon. Like, look, big air bubble. And I bang these down a lot. So yeah. I gotta keep an eye on mine. I'll listen to one for growing on Thursday.
You made chocolate candy cane ones?
Yeah, they didn't work out. Look at the big holes in them. Yeah, they didn't work.
Yeah, it's because the chocolate melts different than candy.
I didn't melt these. I just put them in with the chocolate. And they,
You should melt the
Whoops.
chocolate and pour it over top of the candy cane and then bake it maybe. 'Cause then you'll still have crunchy candy cane pieces in the chocolate.
mm-hmm. Oh, I can still melt it in the microwave together.
Why would you? Because then you'd be getting
That's a mess.
candy cane pieces.
Okay, I'm just going to break them all out of this mold because I'm not liking this. So I'm just going to remelt these with the candy cane pieces in them. That's what I'm going to do. Remelt it. Just throw them in with the chocolate pieces and remelt it. So, don't like that. And I'm going to put another scoop in there. Like that. Okay, so I need to get these out of the oven now. Yep, these are done. How are they? I'm just going to leave them a couple more minutes. Okay, so remember, you got to wash these. They wash easy. Now I'm going to go melt this. See how this turns out. And my spoon hardened. Ah. Ow, my finger is in there.
Showing off.
That's Kevin with his tattoos that he did. Okay, where are my racks? So, reuse that one. And 2 new molds. See how that turns out. Okay, we have little kids farting around here. Just little kids.
Do you want to know what kind of spoons you should make?
Huh?
With Rice Krispies in them.
Yeah. All right. So now you don't get to see the lovely candy cane pieces because it's kind of, I don't know what you call that. Chunky.
Rice Krispies in them.
All right, I need to make room over here.
Butter,
What?
nut butter.
Or
Not butter, but we don't have milk. Is that what you said?
I gotta stir.
Or you're planning on putting
No, I said nut butter.
Oh.
You got dead air again, Ruby.
What?
You got dead air again.
Dinner. Shit.
That's one Maya did. She's
Luna.
only 9 years old.
Luna.
All right.
Me.
Okay, who's tattooed? Oh, let's check out those tats.
All right. Where's my bottle?
Ooh. Oh, wait, let me see that butterfly. That one was pretty cool looking. It looked like a face. Oh, wow, that is so wicked. I love that one.
We're sorry, showing all your pamphlets.
Oh, that one was a lot of work.
What'd you show them?
My leg.
Oh.
Good morning, Jan.
All right, so
I would show them my Jesus, but it's kind of hard to lay down.
now I've melted this. And you can see the pieces are still in there, candy cane pieces. So,
Chocolate candy cane will be a good thing.
yeah. So let's fill up our lumpy chocolate. I know it does, eh? It looks like Rice Krispie chocolate.
Shoot up.
Oh, shoot. All right. Now these ones will work out. A nice big hole. Nope. Candy cane pieces are getting stuck.
I don't think you're getting any candy cane pieces in under there.
So we just cut the tip more. Let's see how this works. There we go. Okay. There's some big pieces in there.
Mm-hmm.
There. Oh no. Okay, this is going to drive me nuts if I have to do this.
Well, sometimes you gotta bang it. It's a little bit.
Let's see if these are filled. Yes.
Did you taste test it?
No. Why would I taste test this?
Just to see if it tastes right.
No. There's a big
Lick
piece
the
of
spoon.
It tastes like chocolate mint, like chocolate candy cane.
Yeah.
It's really good.
What?
I like it a lot. Don't even give it a minute.
Okay, this white way is not working for me. Look at a piece of candy cane stuck in there. What? Ah,
Might have to take those candy cane pieces and make a powder.
yeah, that's an idea, Jeff. Break them down a little more.
Bullet.
Yes, with the bullet. Because this doesn't work very good out of the bottle.
The melt needs to be that way too.
All right, I'm getting frustrated with that.
For now, just spoon them out.
Yeah, I think I'll just squeeze them out. Whoa. Yeah, but then it's messy. Oh man, I don't like the mess it makes. Wow, that's too much. Jeff, your idea sucks.
Well, no, my idea was make it into a powder, then put it with the chocolate.
You should get mint extract and chocolate mint spoons.
Yeah, mint extract would have been even easier.
Mhm.
It's already liquid.
But I can guarantee you right now, those will sell out.
Whoa,
Mint extract.
I'm not liking this.
All right, I got a few more to go.
These chunks are way too big.
Maya,
That. Oh yeah, look at the size of some of them. They didn't melt at all.
Right now.
Call it the chunky monkey.
Yeah, I'll say chunky monkey.
Oh.
Okay. What a waste. What a waste. What a waste. What a waste. Whoa. Oh God. It's chunks of candy cane.
You didn't do that last year.
I know I didn't do this last year, and now I know why.
Ruby, Mary is suggesting using one of those carrot bags, pastry bag.
Oh, what a good idea. But I don't have one. Oh, yes, I do. What am I talking
Yeah,
about?
you have heaps of them.
You can use a Ziploc baggie and cut it at the corner.
Yep.
Yeah, because this is going to drive me to drink.
Potatoes.
That's not good.
No. Especially when I don't even drink.
Well, you do have a container of hot chocolate you could drink.
Yeah, there you go. Yum. Yeah, I need the excess poundage. All right, I'm going to get one of those bags that I fill with the hot chocolate. So, you guys know what to do and what not to do.
Oh my God, it's still snowing.
Oh, we got
Go away.
A little bit of snow. Okay, I'm done freaking around with these. Okay. And this one here definitely needs a wee bit more, but watch, a whole pile will come out.
What the heck? We run through milk with a cow.
Now, if this worked out, you will still get little bits of air bubbles. That's only normal. I just don't want a ton of them. No, I'm going to do what Mary said.
Yeah, then. Okay.
Here's one of the cups that I have for the hot chocolate.
Ooh, that was pretty.
And that's how it would stand in the cup on the table. Look how pretty. I got 8 different designs of cups. So I brought this out for a reason.
Oh, shut up.
And that's to fill this up. Let's see how that works. Now, I'm going to melt my chocolate a wee bit more.
Shut up. No. Oh. Locked up downstairs.
Elvis doesn't like eggs.
Yeah, that's right. That's just because he didn't grow up with these. And he wasn't near. He wasn't doing anything.
All right, so let's try this method, Mary. Let's see how this works.
Well, you say news, whole thing news.
Yeah, so people need to say that.
I hope this, and you know what? I think it might stay.
Ruby, Mary also said you can use that for the candy cane mix. Make the hole as big or as small as you need it.
Oh, that's a good idea too. All right, so. Ooh, that's kind of hot. Might split at the seams. Ooh, I'm gonna let that cool a wee bit before I burst that open. Because as soon as I squeeze that, it's just gonna pour out of it. I think I tried
If she
this
can lick
method.
the spoons and savor the chocolate.
And savor the chocolate. You guys are craziness. So I'm just gonna show you that this tray is out of the oven. You can see these are all done, but I can't remove them yet because they are super hot. Oh wait, it's still really hot. And there's your spoons. Look how pretty.
I ate the broken one yesterday.
You ate the broken one yesterday?
Yeah, I asked Papa Jeff and said it.
I know. Let Maya come and look it up.
Okay, but.
All right. This is extremely hot.
Ow. Is this chocolate?
Probably not, Maya.
There, I took a little piece. You can eat chocolate.
Okay, I can't cut with my left hand. All right, here goes. Here goes, Mary. Whoa. Much easier. Holy cow. Very hot chocolate, though. I think I heated this way too much.
Probably.
But you know what? It's not hot enough to melt the candy.
Yeah, it's still very chunky.
Yeah. Yeah, because sugar melts at a much higher temperature. Oh, look at all the chunks are coming out perfectly. Well, that one's a mess. Well, I think I'll put a wee bit more there. Whoa. And a wee bit more there. That one, I will just scoop it off with the spoon.
Maya, you need to go and have a shower. And go. Your hair is so.
Don't shake it in my cup.
Yeah, your hair is so full of crap. White stuff. Double wash it.
Finally.
I can tell you right now I've overfilled these.
I'll wash it later.
Lisa says you're mailing some to me, right?
Yep. Sure are. All right. That's good. Well, at least you don't waste much chocolate with the bag. All right. I'm going to slide these on. And I'm going to scoop some of that off. Because that is just a huge mess. This one here needs a wee bit more in the corner. Same with this one. That one is a huge mess.
Like a cold shower coming out.
Wipe it off. Now it's time to get the beer bubbles out. So just want to keep on banging. Gosh, this one's really over full. I think they're okay now. I could see air bubbles coming. Okay. Outside these are going.
Do you want to smoke since I gotta go to Walmart and get it.
And these ones are done. And they are a mess. So let me unpop a couple so I can show you how I package. This one's perfect. Hopefully. We don't break it. Get it released from the mold. Let's have a look. Perfect. Look at, and it's got candy cane pieces in it.
Hi, Rajul.
What?
Rajul.
Hi, Rajul. Look at how perfect those came out. Nice, thick chocolate. Oh. You have to be extremely careful popping these out, or they break really easily. And I usually make all my trays, get all 12 of them filled. I sit on the couch and I just got a paper towel and a cookie sheet under me. And I pop all my spoons out and lay them all on a cookie sheet, on paper towel cookie sheet. And then I just package them. So I kind of do it in like sections. So these ones turned out quite nicely. I'm quite happy with this. Look, you can see the candy cane pieces in it. So this one's got a little bit of excess chocolate on it, but that's okay. It's a little thick mold. That one. And there's very now. I think I'm just going to kind of break these off here because it doesn't look nice in the thing. There. Look at how beautiful. Excellent. Jeff, can you go get my heat gun that's, or my heat tool to my sealer and the bags that are in the box where the candy cane spoons are? Like last year, a lot of people asked me to show how I sealed these, and I never got around to showing it because my time was just running really tight last year. So this year I can show you guys. So I'll start at this side now and unload this one. And I do break some, but you can just put them right back in your measuring cup and remelt perfectly fine. There. And that's that. The candy cane spoons that Miku got into, the sealer's in there. And I need the box with the bags in them. So normally, when I'm unmounting them, I have candy cane pieces on this one. I don't want those. I just lay them on here as I unmount them, and then I just fill up these trays, and then I sit on the couch comfortably and seal all of these. And that's how I do this. And then I have hundreds of them on a tray. And this is how I do it. And then I just pile them, and then I put layers of paper towel between them, like so, because I don't want them to break. Can you bring that over here for me to do? I'm kind of running out of room here. So this tool here is, it's a sealer, and you see these all over the internet everywhere. It has a dial on it. When I seal my bags, because they're 2 mil and they're food safe bags, I buy from Uline. This way. Oh, my hands are just, I gotta go wash my hands. They're just covered in chocolate. I've got a mess happening here. And I can't, one second. All right. Now, oh, yucky. Okay. Now, I use these bags here. They're from Uline. They're FDA approved. They're food safe. They're perfect. And they're heat sealable bags. And I buy 2-inch by 6-inch bags, which are about two, maybe 3 mil. They're quite strong bags. I always do a tester, and that is a perfect seal. So you can see here, you can't open this now. It's sealed. So that's all I do. Take my bags, take my little tray of spoons here, and I carefully slide the spoon into the bag. I turn it on a bit of a slant like this, and I put it as close as I can to the edge without damaging it, and hold it. Now your spoon is sealed. And this is all it takes to sealing up your spoons. I try not to manhandle this chocolate because it is warm in my house from the oven on. And I always check to make sure it's sealed. So I'll make probably, I don't know, I have 1,000 bags here. I'm hoping I don't have to make 1,000, but it'll be pretty close to all the different kinds of spoons that I'll be making. And then you just, this is all it is to do this, guys. It's so easy. It's so fun and so pretty. And people absolutely, now if you wanted to sit there and put ribbon around each one of these spoons, you be my guest. But I have way too many to make. I tried that one year. I actually made spoons for a wedding last year. In their colors, they wanted the chocolate in their colors and the ribbon in the other colors. So they had 2 colors. And I made the spoon in their chocolate and the ribbon, or I made the spoon in the color of their flowers and the ribbon in another color of their flowers, and tied a ribbon around each spoon. And I had to make, I think it was 225 spoons. This is what they gave away for a little gift at the table. And on the ribbon had their names hanging off of that on a tag. So it was a really cool idea for a gift from a bride and groom. So that's it, guys. That's all.
What are you doing?
That's all she wrote for making spoons. So I usually have a box going, and I just take all of them and lightly put them in a box. I'll show you. Jeff, can you bring my candy cane box? I'll show them how many I got done so far.
Get your nose out of there.
I'm going to move this out of the way. Bring my candy cane spoons here. And here's the box of candy cane spoons that I've got done made so far, guys. Look. So, kind of can't see them.
Get downstairs. Hey. Downstairs.
But there is lots here. And then I just stack them all up. They're on bubble wrap, so they're staying good and safe here. And all I'm going to do now is I'll start layering the chocolate ones right here on this side, and then just build it up, fold it up, and then put all the chocolate. And then they'll fill this whole box up, and this will just be 2 kinds of spoons in one box. So that's how I do this. And that's it. Oh, these 2 too. But I mean, I didn't finish sealing the last of my spoons. I might as well do this because I don't want anything, any dust. I don't leave these exposed very long. I usually seal them up right away. So 2 trays will get me 16 spoons. Just 2 trays. Friday, I made 15 trays of the candy cane. And that took a while to do. But I like this idea of Mary's with the bag. And there. All the chocolate ones are done for now. Now I gotta unmold all the candy cane ones.
That's a sealer? I think you use that for the kids' lunches. Start sealing their family.
So I kind of just run my fingers, like my hands are clean, along the edge and break off all the sharp pieces, just in case it, like, see these? They might cut the bag. So I just avoid that with the spoons. And the candy cane ones usually pop out pretty quick as opposed to the chocolate. So that's why these go pretty quick. And now I'll just build up the tray, build it and build it and build it till I have all 12 trays done. Then I'll sit down on the couch, take a load off my mind, and seal all of these up, put them in the box, and then start all over again, making 12 trays at a time. There. Not wanting to cooperate with me. And I do break the odd one, but that's okay because you can just remelt it. So these go pretty quick, pretty darn quick. See all the little pieces? Just break them off with your finger. I mean, it's bumpy, but that's the whole idea behind it. That's it. That's all she wrote.
No, I'm showering the kids.
Go put them in the tub.
So that's that. So I don't want to cross-contaminate my chocolate. So once I complete all these candy cane ones, I wash all the molds and then dig right into the regular chocolate with no mint flavor. But you've got to wash these with soap and water. And that's it. But there, see? Okay. There's all the spoons, none of them broken. I will wash these molds before I use them again for the candy canes because this stuff here that's in here that's already been melted, it kind of burns. So I really don't, and this stuff just washes off really quickly and easily. So. All right, now on to, Jeff, did you take that box away? Oh. Well, that's fine. Chocolate's outside there. But it's pretty cool outside, very cold outside. And these are already hardened. And I love doing them outside because I have a nice big railing that the cookie sheets fit on. All right, so I'm just going to move this out of the way and then I'm going to show you how I do my hot chocolate packages. And then I'm going to get going and get finished doing my rest of my spoons for the day. And KK is going to go live, guys, and you have got to see what she's making. Oh, my Lord.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I just got my Stampin' Up kit. I'm kind of altering it a little.
You got a Stamping Up kit?
Uh-huh. This year is the this month is it's called Back in Plaid, but it's little stockings. Hold on.
I'm going to click on you
Click
because
on
I
me
need to
so
go
I
get
can
all my
see.
hot chocolate stuff, KK, and I'll be back,
Okay.
okay?
Okay. So it's the little stocking kit. So let me show you how they did theirs, and I'll show you how I'm doing mine. This is how they did theirs. Just plain. Yeah. So I change it up a little bit, and I add some like little dangles, and I added a little loop here, with the little pincetta, and then this. I was thinking about adding. Where is that? I have no idea where I put it. I made a little bow out of beads. Let's think about adding it there to this right here. I don't know, maybe up here. And then I have some of this gold here. Gold foliage, but no, don't like it. So it's off on the side, but that's what I was making while she was showing everybody her spoons. Look at it, isn't it cute? It's adorable. It says let it snow. So it's making that. But during my live show, this is what I'm going to be showing everybody how to make. Just this one's going to be a little bit different. This one's got paint in it, so it's white. This is the bottom of it. But this is what I'm going to be making. Well, this is just a bead. These are sea beads right here. The little googly eyes. And then I made the hat from vinyl. And I poked a little hole in it so when I go to put the hook in it so it can hang on the tray. Or it can stand up like that. That's what I'm making. And then something else I was going to show during my show, but I'll show it here too. I have to get everything together. I'm also going to show how I made these little things. Look at these. These are little Christmas ornaments. And you really can't see it because the light's glaring on it. But it's got a small tree in it, and I got to decorate it with some beads, little miniature flowers, some fake snow. And this is actually one of those plastic bulbs that you can unscrew and separate. So, and then I just took this is a 3-inch mirror in the back. This little snowflake, glitter snowflake. It's foam. I got it from the dollar store. And I glued it back to the snowflake. Because my internet is crappy. So, as soon as I have it set for 11:30. But I'm going to get everything out how to make this. And then I have this one too. And it's got a little miniature tree in that one, the mirror, a glass star, I mean a metal star. It's actually gold on the other side. And the little bow at the top. So I got those. That's what I'm going to be doing. I just got to get the stuff out to make these. Are those not cute? Look at them. Eastern. So that's what I'm going to be doing. But the Stampin' Up kit is cute. Look, you get, oh no. Let's see. I'll count how many stockings you get. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 stockings, right? 2, 4. Yeah, 10, including this one. You get 10 stockings to decorate. So I'm going to eat all of mine different. You're welcome. If you click on my name, you'll see the 3 little dots, and it'll just go to my channel. Or let me get the link. It'll be easier. Well, it's probably going to be better to click on my name because I've got it set up to where I can click to go live. Yes, my name is under KK. But if you go next to my name where I just hit yes, the 3 little dots, and go to channel, you can do that way. Because I have my YouTube set up to ready to go live. So all I have to do is just click. And then I will be sending, my twin will be joining, Sharon. I'm going to be sending it to my friend Gloria. I'm going to be sending it to Miss Ruby and Angela. I'm not sure if she's awake yet, but we will see. So that's what I'm going to do. But yeah, I made a whole bunch of these last year and gave these away as gifts. And at the very top of this one, you can't see it, but there's a snowflake charm at the very top for the star. It's really tiny. But I was thinking about adding the little reindeer here down here at the bottom, and then adding a little, I know I have some, I just need to find them. Oh, but see, it's too big. It would be cute though. There's little red pom-poms, but it's too big. You think that'd be way too big for Rudolph's nose. Look how big that is. I need one of those mini ones. And I don't know if I have any mini ones. Let me go check. Come on. Let's see. Let's see if I have any smaller ones. At least a red one. No. I have white, yellow, gold, silver. No small red one. See, that'd be way too big. Way too big. Okay. So there's those. Hope you guys can still see me. I think I might have my volume down a little low too. Okay. Let me check my volume. Okay, there we go.
All right, I'm ready.
Maybe doing more. Oh my God, you scared the crap out of me.
Did I? I'm sorry. I didn't do that.
You made me jump.
You have
It's
to be
okay.
under me, Luna. This darn dog's at my feet. She's sniffing for droppings. Okay. Here's another cup, or same cup actually. But I need this to make my hot chocolates. Now, I use a 1 cup. I put marshmallows in a cup, like that. You want at least a cup of marshmallows. So you don't want to be a cheapo. I bought 18 bags of these marshmallows. So I need to use them all up. All right. Now I take one of those hot chocolate bags and I cut the end of it off because it just makes it easier. And then I have these food safe bags. Again, these are a different size from Uline. I have every size you can imagine. And I take this end, put it inside the bag like that. And then I put my hand in here to open up the bag because it's a lot easier to put the marshmallows in than to try and dump this cup in that. So I just hold the bag and shake them into the baggie. Okay, and I just push them all down here. Now I don't seal them because they go in with the hot chocolate, and I'll show you how to do that now. So Because these bags are really long and the tips are really long, you guys are having a hard time probably seeing this on here. Let me grab a towel, tea towel or something to put on so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's have a purple one, Nula. Let's use purple. All right, so we'll use a purple cloth so you can see my bag. All right, now you can see the bag. So what I did is I took my cutter bee scissors and I folded this up, this tip, and I measured it to the length of my scissors, which is that long. Now I made these tags on a printer that have the measurements, and I take this and I just seal the back like so. I take my end of my scissors here and I try to crease this. Okay, and then I just open up this bag, put it inside the cup like so, and then set that aside. Then I grab I use 1 cup for the marshmallows and 1 cup for the hot chocolate because you'll get hot chocolate all over it. So I have these in bulk. I have more. And you scoop 1 cup. So I scoop 1 cup of hot chocolate. And I put it inside the bag, dump it in there, like so. Then I kind of bang it down, get it off the edges. Then I take the little bag of marshmallows, and because these are food safe bags, I put it inside like that. I don't like to mix the marshmallows with the chocolate because then it's really hard for them to get the marshmallows out if they don't like marshmallows. Then I buy this ribbon, like so, and I cut off a nice chunk. And I have a few of these actually. And then I just tie the ribbon around both of the bags. So the hot chocolate and the marshmallow bag. I just up, tighten it till I get right to the very tip of the marshmallows, and then seal it really tight. That way the marshmallows stay fresh. Then I take the inside bag. So this is the outside of the bag. I take this inside piece, I trim it off, I turn it, fold it down, and these little clothespin decorations I got from the dollar store, I put that on top, and then I put this right over top like that. Then I tie a bow on this ribbon, like so. Actually, I can lay it down now so you guys can see what I'm doing. And of course that bow is way too big. So I just make it a wee bit smaller, like that. Okay, and then I take the scissors already closed. I don't use the open end. And then I just curl the ribbon. And there's the 1 hot chocolate. Oh, and I do one more thing. Whoops. Like so, okay? And then I get my piece of foam tape. And again, I have all these sticker sheets that came in my, look at this one. This one's cute. I'll use the Be Merry. I just use whatever. And they're like really thick stickers, to be honest. Okay, and I use a piece of foam tape and cut a piece off. Stick it on there. And I just press it right there in the middle. So when it stands up, see how cute? When it stands up in the cup on the table, you can still see how cute that is. You can see the hot chocolate. Well, you can mainly see the marshmallows, and then the back has got the little writing on here. And then just push your hot chocolate down so it kind of seals really nicely. And that way your marshmallows stay good and safe from the hot chocolate. So we've done, this is the white, this is the candy cane chocolate. This is the brown chocolate, which is milk chocolate, Belgium chocolate, this one. And the white chocolate is just ordinary hot chocolate. And then that's how these go. So we just used any stickers. I think these will look really pretty on the table. They're like a really cute display. So hopefully it catches people's eyes. So my sister helped me yesterday. She did the dark this chocolate. I still have a huge, huge bag of this to go yet on the dark in the milk chocolate. But that's how we do it. Look at how pretty it is with a couple of spoons in here. You know, put it in here. Tuck some spoons in there. What a fantastic gift idea for, I mean, I would put different kinds of spoons and sell them like that. And that's how those go. And I got 32 cups. And boy, some of these cups are just so beautiful. Like people are going to really want them. And I only got 4 of each kind. And they were from the dollar store actually. And they were $1.75 or $2. I can't remember each cup. So I just thought that's a perfect display on my table with the spoons. And yeah, and you would put at least 4 spoons because you could get more than 4 cups. It only takes 3 tablespoons in an 8-ounce cup of this powder, and there's a whole cup of it in there. So this is just, you can steal this idea, Jan. Go ahead, huh? That's why I'm doing this, is to show you guys how I do this. And each year I do something a little different. Like last year we did the hot chocolates and we sealed them with the sealer. But I put the marshmallows right on top of the powder. So by the time we got to our fair, all the marshmallows were brown from the powder. The reason that's why I put them in their own separate bag this year is to prevent that. So, you know, it's going to just get on, it's just going to get on the bag a little bit, and that's it. At least your marshmallows stay nice and white. Because some people don't like marshmallows in their hot chocolate. It's already sweet, right? And if you stick one of these spoons in, it's really going to be sweet. So let me go see if I can find for you guys all the cups that I managed to get. I bought every kind they had. They're so pretty. Oh, some of them are just, I don't know, just so stunning.
Bye, Vicky.
Damn it. You too wide.
Here. Hi, Esther. It's okay, hon.
Okay, guys, here are the cups that I managed to get. Look at how pretty. And then this one. I love this one. Look. This one's cute. And this one with the little reindeers. And then there's this one here I absolutely love with the snowman. Just love that one. And then Santa Claus one. So these are the cups that I got in 4 of each kind. I think this one's going to be the one that's going to sell out because it's really, really cute. So pretty. So yeah, these are all individually wrapped in paper. So that's everything for today, guys. My cups, how to do your hot chocolates. Get yourself some dollar store mugs. These are so pretty and they're perfect size. You would probably this would probably take more than 8 ounces for sure. It's probably about 2 cups in this. So you would need 6 scoops of 6 spoons of hot chocolate in a big mug like that, because that's a fair size mug. Yeah. There you go. There is my little lesson for today. What?
I really like the Rudolph one.
This one?
Yes.
Yeah, that one's
Yep,
cute.
that one. That one's cutie.
The snowman, the blue snowman ones are my favorite. Love that. I even like the snowflake one. Hell, I like this one too. It's kind of like, you know, the ugly sweater kind of pattern. That's so cute. Yeah. But anyway, that's all they had were these 8 designs, and I got 4 of each. And if I run out of them, then I could probably just go back to the dollar store and get some more cups. Probably won't be as good as a selection as there was. The snowman, yeah, this one's cute, eh, Jan? The snowman with the sunglasses. It's a black too. I like this one too. I like them all, to be honest with you. I really do. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go get my buttocks in gear and get the rest of my spoons made. I've only got the rest of this week to get all of these spoons made. My God, help me. And yeah, that's it. So guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys got a little bit of a gift or craft fair idea of using these spoons and hot chocolate. And even if you don't make the spoons, you can make the hot chocolates and get these cups from your buck store. I'm sure your buck store has Christmas cups of some kind. They have some really cool ones. They're about this big around and they have a sweater on them. I was going to get some of those and then I thought, no, because those ones were $4 each. And I thought nobody wants to pay that for a cup. So yeah, anyway. Well, guys, have yourself a rest of your wonderful Sunday. I'm going to join you guys with KK on her show when she goes live. And I'm just going to be working on my spoons while KK's live. And we can chat and talk the same way we're doing now. It's just I don't want to sit here and bore you with repetitive things. So I just don't want to sit here and make spoons because it's going to get repetitive and it's going to get boring to watch. When you can watch something more exciting on KK, because you guys I can't wait to see how she is so flippin' adorable. All right, I'm going to end
simple too.
What? Did you show it?
I said it's super simple.
Did you show it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll show it again before I leave.
Okay.
We'll be signing off. I'll show it again. I made my little snowman. Look at that. And this was an actual plastic bulb, but I flattened it so he can stand up too. So he stands up. I'll be making this little guy. Okay. Well, thank you, Ruby, for having me.
Well, thank you for being here, KK and Penny. I'll be sure.
Anytime, hon.
I'll be sure to go to your show and join you over there while I'm making my spoons, and we'll just have some fun. Thank you all for joining me.
All right.
Have a blessed day, guys, and I'll see you guys over at KK's show. Bye, everyone.